Under the EU project of promoting human rights and access to justice, JASL has been training paralegals. This is a small group of our larger groups of reaching out to duty bearers or persons within the legal professional suit or team, basically to engage them so they can, one, know the rights for their interactions with vulnerable population, key population or priority population. This allows them to not just enforce what is right, but also in assisting these types of population, for these population to empower themselves. So this is a multi-tiered venture. It is to educate, empower and enforce what human rights are, the different stuff about HIV sensitization, and just allowing for these duty bearers and enablers to basically grant the best legal avenues and justice and access to justice for these types of populations.
One thing that stood out to me after the presentation was the fact that we learned about the different medications, right? So that there's a medication called PEP, Charnine, that you can take that might prevent getting the HIV virus. And another thing that stood out to me was learning the different types of modes of transmission. You know, that the stigmas that, like, if the person cough or might brush against you, might catch it. I'm learning that that's not possible, and knowledge is power, and I'm learning that no, and I understand and I can try my best to apply it to my daily life. In the event that I interact with somebody with the virus, I can have more knowledge and empathize with them instead of being ignorant about their situation. But that's one thing that stood out for me.
Alright, so one thing I learned from the day is that I think it's very interesting how Jamaica has several acts organized to deal with specific issues, and how I've understood and grasped a more deeper meaning and understanding of the constitutional rights. And one thing that stood out with me today is that even in the face of various circumstances, the law is just and will always prevail one way or another.
I'm actually very happy that the Jamaica AIDS Support for Life chose to come to the University of the Commonwealth Caribbean to train our students here, just a small amount. And that's one of the issues I'm having, because I believe it is so good. This session that we had was so excellent that I thought that more persons could have benefited from this training. And so I think that what they have learned today, it had opened up their eyes. It has opened up their eyes to so many things. They were asking so many questions. And I believe what they will do is take this knowledge that they have garnered to not just their immediate family, but their friends and colleagues and co-workers. An excellent initiative. Thanks for the support.